more of those jokes now, probably.
Let's retain our sillies.
Oh, I suppose I should pull up the stream
Don't I
so I
suppose you
can
should.
see the chat and count towards your viewership.
Aw.
Oh, look, an ad. Hope you get money for that.
Aw.
I mean, he is a partner, so probably.
I'm not a partner. I'm an
I
affiliate.
thought you were a partner. Affiliate, close enough.
Partner is for people who are better than me.
No, fucking get better, nerd.
Okay. I'll start begging for subs then.
Make
Guys!
It's not about the subs. It's
I
about,
really like Subway.
Zach, make sure to flash your titties.
Oh, I mean they're out.
show your boobs.
Like I just don't. I just don't have a webcam on, but yeah, no, I've been shirtless this whole time. Shirtless in
that?
Seattle, they call it.
But you're all the way across
What?
the country.
That's true.
This
Hey, I got
whole
new
time?
mail.
Oh, shit.
The dawn of a
Triangle is
new
phone.
day.
Triangle is phone. Okay.
You've got mail.
Oh, I got a lot of mail from Shining Finger. What the fuck?
Isn't that the fucking one girl that was the quiet one?
Yeah, and this bitch won't leave me alone. Look at this.
Oh, I should have gotten my fucking glasses. What's her name again?
Moeka.
Moeka.
Moeka the
Wow.
Shining Finger.
Moeka here. I don't like the way that it cuts off. Are you a student? Kubakan? Are you on summer break? Moeka.
Boop.
She like, oh my god, do I have to read all of these?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you a day person or a night person? Okay, I'm gonna lean into this because this is so hard to read, and I'm gonna
Oh,
figure
I don't blame
as
you.
I read it. If you'd rather I email you around a certain time, let me know. I want you to reply as soon as you can. Oh, she's getting stalkery. But I don't want to be a bother, so let me know, okay? Moeka. By the way, I don't like talking on the phone, so please don't call me. Bye-bye, Moeka.
That little emoticon there is just kind of annoying after that message, I think.
I just remembered I didn't tell you my phone number. That's okay. I'm a lot more comfortable communicating by email anyway. What about you? Is it Okabe?
Okabe. Yeah, you got it right.
Okay, good. Moeka. See, now if I have to say her name like 50 million times, maybe I'll remember it. Probably not.
Maybe.
Still will butcher it. Oh, I am so bad at that. Are you still asleep? Rise and shine. Have you talked to Super Hacker yet? Oh, I'd also like to hear more about John What's-His-Face. I'm super curious. Moeka. I'm nocturnal, so I usually don't go to bed until the sun comes up. It's not too bad once you get used to it. Mail me when you wake up, okay? Moeka.
Alright, guys, that's the stream. Have a goopy night.
The dawn of a new day. Actually, it's already noon. We didn't sleep at all. Sleep deprivation makes the summer sun seem all the brighter. It really does. I really don't want to go outside, but I'm fed up with the humidity inside the lab. I chug a bottle of Dr. P. Dr. Pee-Pee.
Yes.
My stomach protests. Maybe I drank too fast. I'm exhausted. My hands are shaking slightly and my vision is cloudy. I could pass out if I'm not careful. Maybe I should take a shower. That should stave off exhaustion, if only temporarily. This building has a basic shower room. There's no bath, but it's enough. The lab would be hell without it.
Bro literally drank a can of soda and is about to die. What the fuck? Is he diabetic?
Could be. I mean, speaking of diabetic, here's Itaru. Taru is at his computer, his back turned towards me. His right leg is bouncing impatiently.
I do that.
Yeah, I do it too. Not always with my right leg, though. I think they alternate. The room is mostly silent, save for the electric fans humming and Daru's mouse clicks. Daru doesn't look my way, and he doesn't try to start a conversation. Neither do I. I don't have the energy. Outside is a sunny summer afternoon, but inside the inside the air is stale and empty of life. Yesterday, that shocking experiment convinced me that the phone wave, named subject to change, was also a time machine. But Kurisu didn't seem willing to accept the results. She just started screaming.
A time machine? A time machine? It can't be.
Oh, but it is.
Then she took a mad dash out of the lab. It was like she couldn't get out of here fast enough. As for Mayuri, she was depressed about her chicken and bananas, so she skipped her daily costume sewing and went home. Grudges over food run deep, I guess. Which leaves the lab empty, save for Daru and me. Our enthusiasm shot through the roof when we had realized that the phone wave, named subject to change, had tremendous hidden potential. We nearly died of excitement after successfully sending an email to the past. So we stayed up all night doing experiments to confirm whether or not the phone wave, named subject to change, is indeed a time machine. The results, however... We went to the supermarket and stocked up on a wide variety of items. We tossed each of them into the phone wave, named subject to change, but everything failed. No change, nothing happened. After the experiment, where the discharge phenomenon occurred, everything warmed up normally. No jellification. Suddenly, we couldn't get anything to happen. We still have no idea why. First, let's review the problems revealed by this last run of experiments. Problem 1. Electrical discharge safety precautions. We removed everything flammable from the development room to reduce the risk of fire. We also prepared 2 fire buckets full of water, just in case. How can they be fire buckets if they're full of water? Some bullshit. But that's not a fundamental solution. We'll keep an eye out from now on, but if things get dangerous, we should seriously consider relocating our experiments. Problem 2. Mass increase. When the discharge phenomenon occurs, the phone wave, named subject to change, suddenly gains mass for unknown reasons. Because of this, the microwave broke the table and made a dent in the floor. To deal with the issue, we placed the microwave on the floor. We spread cushions and blankets underneath. This hides the hole in the floor, too. It's only a temporary fix, though. If we make any more holes, Mr. Brown is quite capable of raising my rent. And that's to say nothing of the calamity it will cause if it falls through the floor. Anyway, we need to find the source of the mass increase, if amateurs like us even can, that is. But the first 2 problems pale before the third. This last problem is critical. Until we solve it, we can't even really experiment with the phone wave, named subject to change. Problem 3. We're not even sure of the necessary conditions to send email to the past. No matter how many times we tried, we couldn't pin down a single condition. We spent the entire night doing trial and error. We tried over 40 different things, but not once could we reproduce the discharge phenomenon. I had the idea that opening the microwave door was the key. That theory was proven false. There might be something else I'm missing, but for now, we're at an impasse. At a impasse. Grammar. We started off in high spirits, but grew more and more frustrated as time progressed, which brings us to the present. Honestly, I gave up. That's why I spent the entire morning lazing about like this. I got a mail! Another email pops up on my phone. From Shining Finger.
Again!
Wow!
Yes. I haven't gotten a reply yet. Are you still asleep? You sleep too much. Obicon, you're living like an old man. Well, I guess I'm not one to talk. Laughing my ass off. LMAO.
Lamau.
Wow. Anyway, let me know when you have something on the IBN 5100. Pretty please. Oh, okay.
Well, she said pretty please.
Pretty please.
I've been getting way too many of these since yesterday. They're all from Shining Finger, the woman called Kiryu Moeka. I've never used email this often before. Even Mayuri only sends me 1 or 2 a day, and she's a teenage girl. Frankly, this is starting to get on my nerves. I saw how fast Shining Finger typed. That should have been enough to tip me off that she was a male demon. I was careless. It's too much of a pain to reply, so I ignore it. I finish off my bottle of Dr. B, my stomach gurgles. I haven't eaten anything since yesterday. I'm so hungry I don't even feel like showering. I call out to Daru, who's hammering on the keyboard. What now, bitch? Oh, it's Mayuri.
The other one.
Mayushi's spending money is getting dangerously low. You and Daru need to chip in sometimes. You don't want to get between me and my food.
Let's see. Spending money. Let's do food. Or do we want to do spending money? What do we think?
What do you think will be funnier?
I think ignoring her money situation is funnier and just going for the food.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
So gonna...
You eat too much anyway. Go on a diet before it's too late.
That's fucking
Yoink.
brutal!
Damn, dude.
Dude, can't you see she's sad? Look at the fucking emoticon in the subject.
Oh, yeah. Well,
And now we're just calling her fat.
wow.
You dickhead.
Whew! Anyway, I call out to Daru, who's hammering on the keyboard.
Speaking of fat people.
Hey, want to go to Sambo for some beef bowl? Oh, by the way, don't eat anything while you're there.
Nah, too much trouble.
Aren't you hungry?
All the time, but not right now. Yeah, but...
You're such a bum. What is doing on the computer anyway? Indeed, a question.
Well, 'tis doing on the computer.
Oi, what's doing on the computer there? I'm curious, so I casually peek over his shoulder. There's an image of a futuristic-looking facility I've never seen before. Richly colored cords crawl through a gigantic octagonal tunnel, like the interior of a spaceship from a sci-fi movie. Based on the height of the people in the picture, the tunnel looks to be more than 10 meters tall. Incidentally, the people don't look Japanese. So even taller.
I forgot to tell you, I'm going to space.
Thank you. Also, what? Daru sighs heartily. I don't know if the blank look in his eyes is from sleepiness, exhaustion, or if something's just wrong with him.
Huh? The Large Hadron Collider sure is cute.
Do not fuck a Hadron Collider.
I'm
It's
gonna say
bad.
it's the Hadron Collider.
Well, what? What did you just say? Large
Hadron's
hard-on coriander?
The Hadron Collider is gonna collide with my hard-on.
Oh, boy. Is that an incantation? No. A secret technique?
Large Hadron Collider. You don't know about
I know about hard-ons.
it? Yeah.
There we go.
Jesus Christ.
I grab Daru's relaxed shoulders and wring them out.
Ah! What are you doing?
Giving you a massage. Kiss me, baby.
No!
Are you conscious?
Of course, man.
What is this Large Hadron Collider thing?
It's a machine.
It's a
You know,
machine,
it's what
dude.
CERN uses to do their experiments. LHC for short. It's seriously Moe. Recommended.
How?
Don't you like big things?
Depending. You're lusting for something that's not even humanoid?
My love knows no bounds. Of course not, but there's something about it that gets me excited, you know? It makes me smile, you know? Don't you feel that? Feel
Come
it in
to-
your loins?
Come to think of it, I remember you said that you found factories in the undersides of highways irresistible or something.
Yeah, same thing.
Where does it end? 2D, 3D, and even inanimate objects?
Life's too short. I don't want to live in my interests, you know?
And yet, you'll do anything to avoid things that don't interest you, hypocrite. CERN. That name. I've seen it somewhere, and recently... Where was it again? Oh, of course. John Titor.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that guy you mentioned earlier. He's the guy at Channel's going crazy about, isn't he?
That one might be an imposter. I was talking about the John Titor who appeared 10 years ago.
He appeared 10 years ago? The same guy?
I had hoped that Daru would remember, but no such luck. Anyway, John Titor mentioned CERN. I don't remember all of it, but there's one thing I'm sure of. Titor made a prediction, namely that before the year 2034, CERN will develop a time machine.
Time machine? That's a timely topic.
But
that wasn't just 10 years ago. This new Titor said the same thing.
It doesn't matter if it was 10 years ago or 10 seconds ago. That's not the point, Daru. This coincidence could very well be the choice of Steins Gate.
Are we gonna roll the credits? Can we trust this Titor guy?
It doesn't matter if we trust him or not. Now we have something in common. A time machine. We should investigate CERN. We've got nothing to lose. Vigor returns to my body. Curiosity truly is the greatest delicacy for a mad scientist like me. Anyway, the phone wave, name subject to change, experiment has hit a dead end for now, so it shouldn't matter if I make a little detour for this. Tell me everything you know about CERN.
Sure thing. My CERN folder is smoking hot.
Not as hot as my Tobias folder.
Who?
That's an old, it's a very old 4chan thread where, somebody, the OP asked for, like, something about, like, a folder full of something or another, I don't remember what. And then the guy, there was another Anon who uploaded something for him, and then, and posted the link to it. He's like, here, you can find everything you need in this folder. And then the next post is just like, what the fuck did I just download? It's all this picture of this guy named Tobias, and it's all the same picture. And then he responds, he goes, oh, whoops, I uploaded my Tobias folder by accident.
Oh, 4chan.
And everyone's just like, what the fuck is this? It's one of my favorite threads. I'll need to find it. Dario strikes his keys with renewed passion. He goes to the My Pictures folder and opens a folder literally called CERN.
CERN is the world's largest particle physics research institution. It's popularly called the European Laboratory for Particle Physics, or the European Organization for Nuclear Research. The owner. It's close to the border of Switzerland and France. On the outskirts of Geneva, it's famous as the birthplace of HTML, HTTP, and the World Wide Web.
The World Wide Web, you say?
The World Wide Web, I say.
The World Wide Web, you say? You mean the internet?
Bingo. That thing at the beginning of most URLs.
CERN invented that? All I know about CERN is what I read Titor's book. I never knew they were that amazing.
Most people aren't aware, but there's a Japanese research team working at CERN too.
What sort of research does CERN do?
They comb through the Tobias folder. Particle physics, mostly. CERN can do experiments no one else can, because they have the biggest particle accelerators in the world. The low-energy and antiproton ring, the proton synchrotron booster, the large electron-positron collider.
Yeah.
And the big boss is the largest accelerator in the world. The LHC, Large Hadron Collider Ton. I didn't need to add an honorific to it!
Ton?
Ton.
Otaku possess the ability to anthropomorphize, in moe form, just about anything in the world simply by sticking tan on the end of its name. Daru's powers encompass even particle accelerators. Daru doesn't seem to notice my shock, he just brings up the next image. The LHC is a 27... Oh, that's you. Sorry.
Well, you know, if the name wasn't at the bottom of the screen, maybe we wouldn't do that so often.
Yeah, we're gonna bitch about this every episode, goddammit.
Every fucking time, because it's the dumbest shit ever. It should be up where it says the LHC. It should be right fucking there,
It should
not
be in
down.
big letters, and it should be neon and flashing.
Itaru, you fucking idiots! The LHC is a 27-kilometer long circular tunnel built underneath CERN's headquarters. Its purpose is to smash protons together in the hope of creating unknown elementary particle reactions. They started experimenting last year. Before they started, there were rumors that the experiments might create mini black holes. Oh no, those mini black holes will swallow the Earth. The universe is in danger, etc.
Mini black holes? I'm pretty sure Tidor said his time machine used mini black holes. Are the things he said about CERN true? What's the possibility of that actually happening?
100% that it won't, or that it won't. CERN officially denies it. Let's say a mini black hole is formed. The amount of energy would be so tiny that it would disappear instantly upon formation. It would be impossible for it to swallow the world.
But where there's smoke, there's fire.
And where there's a black hole, there's these nuts.
Hello!
Ah,
If I remember correctly, Tidor claimed that CERN began time machine research in 2001. In 2034, they complete the time machine. Right now, it's 2010. If they actually started that research, it would have been 9 years ago. According to their official announcements, they only began experimenting in 2008. That's suspicious. Of course, that's assuming Tidor's story is true. Some of Tidor's predictions were on the mark, but most weren't. I'm also perplexed by how everyone around me seems to have forgotten about Tidor's 2000 appearance. There's something important in Tidor's tale, or at least, I want there to be.
I want to believe.
I want to believe. I take out my phone and put it to my ear. It's me. Don't be surprised. I've sniffed out an evil conspiracy. Hiccup.
I don't think that was just a hiccup, dog.
Yeah, it might have been a hiccup that transmogrified itself into a burp at some point. I can't be sure. My body does things. I don't know. John Tidor, CERN. You see where I'm going with this? Yeah, that's right. They're likely connected to the organization. Coincidence? Come now, don't disappoint me. What? Evidence? Well, if you must know... Whispers. Whispers of my mad scientist intuition. Those bastards are trying to destroy the world. Yeah, with mini black holes. But what if we were to steal that technology? What then? Of course. Who do you think I am? Everything is the choice of Steins Gate. El Psi Congro. I put away my phone, then turned to find Daru giving me an exasperated look.
Just who the hell are you fighting with?
Daru, I know what we must do.
Get you a fucking shrink? What's that?
Shrinky dinks. Those are fun.
That's called a chode, idiot.
Don't look at my shrinky dink.
Don't worry, Christian. Nobody will. Well, except your mom, but...
You can't even look at it, Christian.
Fuck!
Don't you was at me. You were supposed to grin like you know exactly what I'm talking about. What kind of super hacker are you? I wanted him to say something like, well, why the hell not? So what's in it for me? And then we'd continue like this, grinning slyly the whole time. Me, a week's worth of potato chips. Daru, 10 days. Me, you sure are a glutton. Daru, the dive makes you a hungry man. Me, deal. Get started. Daru, you got it, boss. Or something like that. Yep, a real cool conversation. But the real world Daru just purses his lips.
You always give such half-baked explanations. Try to sound intelligible before you try to sound intelligent.
Work with me here.
No.
Okay. You are a super hacker.
Stop saying hack it. At least say hacker. Give it the hard R.
See where I'm going with this?
Nope, not at all.
Hack into CERN. Daru stares at me in disbelief.
Is that some kind of joke?
I know you can do it, Daru. Expose their dastardly deeds and find any hints you can about the time machine.
Dastardly deeds? You're just imagining that stuff, Okudin.
We stand at a crossroads. Will the phone wave, name subject to change, become a functional time machine, or will it die as garbage in lab storage?
You serious?
I'm always serious. I look Daru straight in the eye as I answer. Looks like that made him understand my position. Daru sweeps the garbage off his desk and sits up straight.
I'm not responsible for the consequences. Got it?
Suddenly, Daru is bursting with energy. It's like his earlier lethargy was a lie. Deal. Get started.
Let's do this.
For your payment, I'll deposit a week's supply of potato chips into your Swiss bank account. Daru doesn't respond. He's already deep in concentration. Anyway, I'm gonna sleep. It's all yours.
Bitch, didn't you just wake up?
No, he said he's been up all night.
Oh, that's right.
I lie down on the sofa and let the clacking of Daru's keyboard lull me to sleep. Lol. I wake up to the twilight sun streaming in through the window, and oh my god, I got a new mail!
Oh, who's it from?
It's from
No!
Original sin level rising to 180.
What the fuck? Kilma, what voice did I use?
I don't know.
I never remember week to week.
Hold
Just
on.
roll with
The
it.
old bod's still up, right?
Oh, come on. You don't have to go that far.
I don't. Kilma, when operating in the mundane world, you're supposed to be discreet, yeah. You don't want them to notice you. Remember, the summoning has taken 2,000 years to prepare. If it fails, everything will be ruined. Although I suppose that might make things interesting, yeah, haha.
See, are we gonna do interesting, 2000, discreet, or mundane world?
Interesting, because that sounds... Wait
You
for
know
it.
what? That sounds pretty
Interesting.
fucking, you know, what's the word? Cool and stuff?
Sounds
You.
pretty cool.
What are you scheming?
That's it.
Cool.
That's it.
A refreshing breeze blows in, softly brushing my cheek.
He's a cheek.
Yeah. Daru's exactly where I left him before I fell asleep. He's sitting in exactly the same position. Not much has changed besides his typing speed. He's playing with Mavis Beacon. Oh,
Joe, is she teaching typing?
she's teaching typing, you know it.
No.
I had a crisis when I found out that Mavis Beacon was not a real person.
What? You can't do this to me. Not like this.
That was worse than I found when I found out Santa was real.
No. What?
Oh, and now he's muttering to himself. I guess he hasn't had any success at hacking yet. I look around the room, but I can't find Mayuri. Maybe she's not coming today. I guess food-related grudges really do run deep. I stand up and stretch. I don't want to bother Daru, so I don't say anything to him. I take a cold Dr. P out of the fridge and quench my thirst. Then I throw myself back down onto the sofa and start browsing @channel on my phone. And what perfect timing! Tidor is currently posting in the thread. The Everett Wheeler model is correct. Please look it up to learn more. It seems you're all still clinging to preconceived notions of time. Time does not simply run from past to future like a car on a one-way street. To be more specific, the laws of causality do not allow contradictions to occur. If the result of an event, the effect, is changed, the event itself, the cause, also changes to prevent a paradox. That is why there are so few people who can observe changes in divergence. Divergence being the world line's percent difference from the standard.
Die, troll. You claim to be a time traveler without any proof.
Mankind ill needs your... take this one. Be the top anonymous
One at the
here.
top?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stock trends, please. I'm counting on you, Mr. Time Traveler.
And look, Gohan Kamehameha is back.
If you can't observe changes in divergence, then how can you possibly measure it? Oh, I know. Your time machine has a magical device that measures it for you. La 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 la. Oh, and you still haven't explained how a research institution conquers the world. Details plucked.
Oh no! Humanity is doomed! What has science done, Dodge?
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is?
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is?
I just want a picture of a guy playing a hot dog.
Well, noobs responding seriously to troll thread. This Teeter guy's a shitty troll.
Don't you people have anything to offer besides insults? How about contributing to the discussion, plebeian scum? If you assume that time doesn't flow in a straight line, then the idea of time travel is much easier to swallow. In such a scenario, a time machine traveling to the past doesn't need to fight against the flow of time. I say Tidor's points have merit. By the way, Tidor, I'd like to know more about CERN. What can you tell us about their current activities?
Tell me which horse wins the next Emperor's Cup, and I'll bet my entire life savings.
Everett Wheeler model equals many worlds interpretation. Basically, that means parallel worlds.
What's with all the stupid name tags? This Hoin Kyoma is more annoying than Tidor.
You call yourself John Titor, but you're fluent in Japanese. Writing in English would at least make it seem more realistic. You can't do English, can you?
Can I ask you a favor, Teeter's son? My mom died last year, and she wrote the
Shibuya.
Shibuya earthquake. Ugh. I had it, then I lost it.
It's okay.
If I stop my mom from leaving home, then I can undo her death. So please, lend me your time machine.
You're gonna believe this time traveler, though, without proof? Are you an idiot?
Yes.
Oh, fuck you.
No one seems particularly interested in what I said about time not flowing in a single direction. That's proof that your preconceptions are deeply ingrained. Honestly, it bothers me that you simply accept that as the truth. I'm starting to understand why CERN was able to take over so easily. Whenever a major event causes divergence to change, the timeline is reconstructed to prevent paradoxes from occurring. For example, let's say that a major event causes this world line to diverge into a new world line, call it World Line B. On World Line B, I'm afraid to say @channel never existed. Dear God! As the timeline is reconstructed, all of your memories of reading and posting on @channel will disappear to be replaced by memories of you doing something else. In other words, by changing the present, you change the past. I wrote about CERN yesterday. The only other thing I can say is that you must not believe their lies. They have already succeeded at creating micro-black holes. At Kuri Gohan and Kamehameha, I desire only to quench my intellectual thirst. Unlike you close-minded fools, I will reserve judgment until after I've heard what Titor has to say, and then I will make contact with Titor and acquire his time machine for myself. The great mad scientist Hoin Kyoma will have the last laugh. Suck it, sleazebags!
This is stupid.
Tell me stock prices or fucking die. I won't believe you until you tell me.
That's not reconstructing the world, you idiot. That's altering people's memories. Who the hell can alter the memories of nearly 6.7 billion people? Oh my god, was that really as little as there was back then? Holy shit.
Oh.
We're like 2 fucking billion over that now.
Man, we really get the fucking...
Other people. Other people too. Do you even realize how stupid that sounds? I think I would have noticed if someone went and screwed with my brain. And what does any of that have to do with the many worlds interpretation? Do some research, lol. Micro black holes. Lol. Shouldn't that be green?
I mean, if it's mimicking 4chan, then yeah, that would be the green texting mark.
Why isn't it green?
I don't know. Maybe it don't work like that.
Well, it's stupid.
Wait, the future's a wasteland? That means I could be a road warrior and ride a mod buggy, right? I'm gonna go get me a mohawk. Anyone know where I can buy spiked shoulder pads?
I checked CERN's homepage. It says they've been experimenting since 2009. Can they really make black holes?
What the hell's gonna happen?
Does Titor have a mohawk? God, that's fucking moe.
That's fucking Mo!
That's fucking Mo!
Are you implying our brains make the world? Are you saying the universe is a giant tree and we're branches or something? That's some evil level bullshit right there. Go back to 2036.
Holy shit,
Damn.
Ava reference.
Is this how you reply to a specific person? Thank you for showing me. A reconstruction of the timeline and alteration of people's memories, I think they're essentially the same thing. Why are you so intent on saying they're different? With a few exceptions, nobody can keep their memories across world lines. They are reconstructed along with everything else when divergence changes. What's a road warrior?
We don't know who it is, so I'll just take over with a really unfitting voice. Anyone home?
I'm immersed in a heated internet argument when an unfamiliar voice interrupts me.
I'm familiar. Ooh.
Oh, it's her again! The door opens and a girl peeks inside.
That's
I
a girl.
recognize her. It's the girl I met yesterday at the Braun Tube workshop.
That was yesterday.
I mean, yeah,
Hi.
we have only really gone through one day.
Yes, one chapter. Hi, I'm from the Braun Tube workshop.
When our eyes meet, she smiles.
The TV you send in for repairs has been fixed. Mind picking it up?
Daru's typing gets even faster. Oop. Looks like he's in the zone. It would be a bad idea to disturb him with our voices. I nod to the girl and hurry outside.
Why do we have to be sneaky?
What was this girl's name again? I think it was something like Aruma or Amore. Oh right, Amane. Amane Suzuha. Currently, my genius partner in crime is executing an important mission. I don't want to bother him.
What exactly do you guys do?
I told you before that learning our secrets could put you and everyone you know in grave danger.
You called the Future Gadget Laboratory, right?
How did you know that? I never told you. Wait, are you an organization spy? I raise my guard and springing to praying mantis stance.
Oh god.
But Suzuha just stares blankly.
That's what it said on your mailbox.
Oh. I lower my guard. Why didn't she just say so? Now that you know, it's not like you can unknow. I'll give you the short explanation, but you must not tell a soul. Suzuha nods firmly. Is it just me, or are her eyes gleaming? We are the Future Gadget Laboratory, dedicated to defeating the evil organization that rules the world from the shadows.
Wow. Is the evil organization CERN?
Buh?
Blech.
Yeah, but...
Oh, so I was right. Those guys really are a huntable lot, aren't they?
It's contemptible.
Contemptible? I can't read tonight, fuck.
That's an English word.
I know, but it's like I can't see it. I really need to I'm gonna go get my glasses.
Okay.
Ugh.
She nods to herself for some reason. And contemptible? That's an English word. I thought I was the only one who uses words like that in normal conversation. How did you know we were hacking into CERN? Oh, how long do you think it'll take her to get her glasses?
Probably not long, right? But
It's not wrong.
I was gonna make a joke about my fuck up, but that would probably be against TOS, wouldn't it?
I don't know. I don't know what the joke is.
It was Asian pronunciation, because I ended up saying wrong instead of long.
Oh.
So I don't know if that's toss or not.
Why don't you go fucking toss yourself?
Every night.
It's quite alright then.
I got a license for this tossing.
Not that I think it'll help too much.
Hey, you're back with
I
glasses.
think it's like the white on the gray or something. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
What? You're hacking them right now?
Me and my big mouth.
The things I do for love.
The things I do for love. Just answer my question. How did you know about our business with CERN?
Well, actually, I overheard you this afternoon. If you stand here, you can hear stuff from the window.
The window. Come to think of it, it was open and Daru and I were talking loudly. But can you really hear us from here? I look up to the second floor. The window's still fully open, it doesn't look open, but I can't hear a thing. I guess Daru's working quietly. I look down.
Liar.
There's an unfamiliar bicycle parked in front of the Brawn Tube workshop. One of those mountain bikes. Its frame is all sparkly, its tires mostly clean, it's probably new. It looks pretty fast, but whose is it?
I've only been working here for a day, but...
Suzuha opens the Brawn Tube workshop door with a wry smile.
I've got a lot more free time than expected. I've gone out 4 or 5 times today. Figured I'd... See, no, like... What the fuck does that say?
Reconnoiter.
Reconnoiter.
I'm pretty sure that's a French word, so you as a Canadian should be able to get both of them.
Yeah, I'm not a French Canadian, though. The front of the store. See if I couldn't spot any customers.
Reconnoiter? Now there's a word you don't hear in casual conversation.
See?
I'm pretty sure it means to perform reconnaissance, to scout an area and gather intelligence. Is she some kind of secret agent?
Secret
the organization.
agent girl.
I follow Suzuha into the store.
Secret Asian girl, but she's not secretly Asian.
Oh.
So that's when I heard you guys talking from the second floor. I got interested and looked it up online. Now I know all the rumors about CERN.
Damn. We were careless.
You fucking morons.
Looks like we need to close that window when we discuss sensitive matters from now on. But if we do that, the lab will turn into a scorching hell. But if I do... Oh wait, damned if I do, damned if I don't. Anyway, you must not tell anyone else. Or else Men in Black will raid us.
Yeah, I understand. I'm actually tight-lipped, so don't worry.
Suzuha grins and thumps her chest confidently. All is quiet inside the Braun Tube workshop. That gigantic TV isn't on. Mr. Braun's not here either. Where's the manager?
Dead.
He left right after he finished repairing your TV.
Suspicious. He probably went to see the chipmunk. He disappears during business hours every now and then. Whenever I ask him where he's going, he always says something like, I'm picking my beloved daughter up from school, or my beloved daughter has a cold, with a huge grin on his face. He dotes on her too much. It probably just annoys her. Anyway, just how irresponsible can you be to neglect work to see your daughter? He used to put a back soon sign on the door whenever he left, but now he has Suzuha to take care of things while he's gone.
So, here's the fixed TV.
Suzuha lightly taps the TV on the counter.
He said to charge 1,000 yen.
Damn, manager. I bet he gave it to us just so he could charge repair fees. I reluctantly take a bill out of my wallet and hand it to Suzuha. She takes out a receipt, apparently was already written out.
Thanks for your patronage. Well, just take it away.
By myself? Are you joking?
Huh? Didn't you bring it here by yourself?
Don't you know it takes 10 times more effort to go upstairs than down? Defying gravity is no easy task, woman. Excuse me, I have a mail. Oh, it's Lukako.
Oh no. It's 2 me emails in a row.
Yeah.
I baked cookies today. I had everyone in my family eat some and got their seal of approval. Would it be okay if I bake some for your lab friends, Master? Oh no. Oh, and it would be great if you could teach me some more techniques with Samidare whenever you have time. P.S. I managed 10 practice swings today.
Wow, 10.
That's one more than 9.
Wow.
The cookies! The cookies!
Okay, the
are
cookies,
good.
the
I like
cookies. Well done. We warmly welcome your refreshments. In fact, you can come cook for us every day if you want. I'll even provide you with a maid uniform.
Jesus, I regret the cookies.
But he's a guy!
But he's a guy. I guess I can help, but... Oh, that's not me.
Oh, that's me.
I guess I can help, but that's not my line.
I guess you could read my line if you really want to, but... I guess I can help, but... Oh, I see. So we're already in the age where women do physical labor?
She mutters, her tone pensive. How sarcastic of her. I don't remember anyone asking for your help. Honestly, getting help from a girl like you would just hurt my pride.
Wow.
Applause.
That was so manly. I might be falling for you.
You think you can trick me like that? You're lying, aren't you?
Eh? What makes you think that?
It's one of my powers. Coloring gentleman? What does that mean?
Right up there with...
Hand me some crayons, and I will show you my power. This power allows me to see through lies. Liars appear to glow red, then they die.
You have powers?
Nope.
Suzuha's eyes pop, but then she clears her throat as if to hide her surprise.
Are you some kind of Esper?
When I nod, she whispers into my ear.
Are there a lot of Espers like you?
Of course not. I am special. I thrust my chest out as far as possible to display my majesty.
Oh, you had me scared for a second there. But still, it's amazing that people like you exist. Maybe CERN is the reason there aren't more where I came from.
After muttering some nonsense to herself, she finally nods in understanding.
By the way, does the ability to see through lies have any combat application at all? If it were me, I'd want perfect accuracy within 1,000 meters, or ultra-fast reflexes that let me tear my enemies' limbs off before they can react.
Ouch.
What the hell is she talking about? Is she a survival game otaku? No, wait. Don't tell me. You're an organization assassin, aren't you? You must be the one they call Miss Golgo. Okay. Who hired you?
Nobody hired me. What's a Golgu?
There's 13 of them, I guess.
You ever heard of Rob Schneider?
As a stapler.
She's trying to gloss things over with an insincere smile. Her confusion is suspicious. That reminds me, I think I remember her saying some awfully disturbing things when we first met yesterday.
Anyway, do you have any other powers?
Even if I did, there's no way I'd tell a hitman hired to kill me.
I'm not going to kill you.
Oh, thank God. I was worried. Revealing my powers would be suicide. They are most effective with the element of surprise. In other words, they're for me to know and you to find out.
Meanie.
Say what you like. Burning tension runs between us. Our eyes meet. Invisible sparks scatter. Oh, pardon me, I have another
Oh,
one.
God.
It's Shining
Oh,
Finger.
Shining Finger!
Poor favor.
Okoba-kun, I want you to reply to me already. Waiting. You know, and please tell the super hackers... Oh my god. Basically finger point. Follow this. Please tell me the super hackers address when you can. If we don't get cracking, someone else might get to the IBM 5100 first. Mokoi.
Anyway.
Hate reading those. It's so fucking frustrating.
And then an email arrives to break the stalemate. I turn my attention away from Suzuha. Well, we already read it. This ringtone is starting to piss me off. It's most likely from that male demon Shining Finger. Yeah, we already read it. I think this makes sense if I had just let it go. I can tell without even checking. This is getting ridiculous. She's got some stalker qualities and maybe split personalities. I shouldn't have given her my address. I look at Suzuha and see her lying on the counter. She's playing with something in the palm of her hand. It looks like a small metal pin. Anyway, how can she be this lazy on her second day? I love CRTs was a lie too, wasn't it?
Frown. Did she get a death notice?
A what?
Just wondering.
She was wondering if I got a death notice? How can she say that with a straight face? And what the hell is a death notice anyway? Do those even exist?
I meant to ask was if you got some unpleasant news.
You could say that. This girl is hard to get a handle on. I really shouldn't let my guard down around her. There's this woman who's obsessed with finding an IBN 5100. Suzuha leaps up as soon as I speak.
An IBN 5100?
You know about them?
Yeah.
I see. So the IBN 5100 legend is famous, huh? The lemon. Maybe that retro PC is more popular with female otaku than I thought.
Yeah, that's it. I heard the urban legend from someone. How much do you know about it?
I actually tried looking for an IBN 5100, but in the end I came to the conclusion that there isn't one in Akiba.
I see. Well, that's true.
You sound like you know something.
Well, I do. And I don't, I guess. I don't know about it personally, but I happened to hear about it from a knowledgeable acquaintance of mine. Or something like that.
Another insincere smile. I'm starting to think she's not a very good liar. You can tell she's lying whenever she smiles like that. Sure enough, she doesn't offer any other information. She just keeps that insincere smile plastered on her face.
Your fucking cat mouth doesn't confuse me.
Yeah.
No. Not again! Oh god! Oh god! Oh fuck!
Who are you?
Is that like an evil laugh or just like a ha?
I think it's more like a sigh.
Ha. Ha.
Suzuha falls back down onto the counter with a deep sigh. Hey, I got it right. She looks up at me from that position.
I was thinking of giving you a bunch of interesting information on the IBN 5100. When you look at me like that, I don't feel like it anymore.
I'm not even interested in the IBN 5100. I'm more concerned with CERN right now. Solving one of Akiba's mysteries won't topple the organization's regime after all. You don't know you don't have a shred of credibility. I have no way of knowing if that interesting information of yours is true or not.
Wow, that's harsh. Well, I admit I'm acting kind of suspicious. I won't tell you, but I'll give you a hint. And then you'll writhe in agony when you can't figure it out. Truth is, the IBM 5100 has a hidden function.
A hidden function? That reminds me. I'm pretty sure that John Titor from 2000 said something like that. I searched through my memories. If I remember correctly, the IBN 5100 can do something or other with a proprietary programming language.
No way! How did you know? Tell me! Tell me!
I only vaguely remembered, but it looks like I hit the mark. I grin. It's another one of my powers. Leading question, I can read your heart of hearts.
What? No fair.
For some reason, Suzuha covers her face with both her hands. She opens her fingers just enough to peek at me. That's not enough to escape my power. I see everything, Amane Suzuha. Resistance is futile.
Okay. Okay. Anyway, the IBM 5100 has a hidden function. It can decipher IBM's proprietary programming language, which was written before APL and BASIC became widespread. Isn't that surprising?
Now I remember. John Titor said the same thing in 2000, and right after that, an IBM engineer officially admitted to that function's existence.
Now it's a dead programming language that can only be deciphered with an IBM 5100.
The reason Titor traveled to 1975 to obtain an IBM 5100 was because he needed that function. Maybe Moeka wants to use it too. Or maybe not. Shining Finger doesn't seem like the type who'd know about that sort of function.
That's why IBM 5100s are so rare.
While talking, Suzuha keeps dropping her glance to the metal pin in her hand. She rolls it around with her fingers. I guess that's a habit of hers. So IBM 5100s are super rare? Maybe if I get one, I could sell it for a high price. That could be a good way to raise research funds. But first, I have to deal with CERN. Back on 4chan. Life in 2096 is very different from what it is today. Most people live on farms, growing their own food. All forms of commerce and communication are restricted. There's no travel, no internet, no railroad even. Most people never see another town, let alone a city. Science continues to advance, of course, but the vast majority of people do not benefit from that progress. Technology belongs only to those chosen by CERN and the Committee of 300. It's very peaceful, at least on the surface. There's none of the conflict you see in this era.
There's no war? How's that possible? How did CERN resolve the situation in the Middle East?
What have you got against world peace? Sounds to me like CERN's doing humanity a favor.
This Titor guy stole a time machine from CERN, didn't he? He's the bad guy here. Die in a fire, terrorist scum!
More like world piece of shit.
Oh! Which? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't read on my TV, I guess. That says 2036, not 96.
Yeah.
Okay. The world in 2036 is governed by CERN. All nations, even America, have disbanded their armies. To put it simply, civilization has returned to an 18th century level of technology and exists under a communist system of government, except now that system works flawlessly. Right now you should be asking yourselves how that is possible. How does a system of government that collapsed in the 20th century exist without any discontent? The answer to that question is the reason I am here. Yes, I am a terrorist. There are others like me who fight against CERN. We think of ourselves as the resistance, but there is no denying that our actions are a kind of terrorism.
Anyway, I want to hear more about the many worlds interpretation. You said it's been proven by 2036. How?
I knew you were a terrorist. How many have you murdered? What if my kids are among them? Maybe I should kill your father. Protect the future.
Stop beating around the bush. Give us answers.
The George W. Bush, in fact.
Stop beating around the W.
Stop beating around GW. You're one of those old men who participated in the student riots, aren't you? Filled your head with a bunch of bullshit, and now you can't tell fact from fiction, am I right?
With a delicious nationalist tears. Oh, the heartburn is back.
Oh no.
It's
You
the
got
same.
some Tums?
I do, but I don't like
Tums.
they're all the way back downstairs.
Oh.
This stream is sponsored by Tums. Don't fucking get heartburn, idiots.
That's their tagline.
That's why I personally invest in Tums, because they told me not to get heartburn.
And they called me an
Was it-
idiot.
Oh, these are under the same person. Why does
Yeah.
it say 652 and then
Because
649?
they're replying to different posts.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you see how
CERN
each post has a
probably-
number attached to it? It's
Oh,
because
okay.
of that.
now that I'm leaning right in, I do.
Yeah.
CERN probably figured it out. They've got a time machine to experiment with, right?
That would make you no better than Titor. If you're willing to face the consequences, then go right ahead. Titor, question, did World War III take place as scheduled? Why did you come to this particular time? Did you find an IBM 5100?
Is John Titor plugging for the commies? I thought that went out of style years ago.
I thought Teeter was crazy, but this. What's that guy's name again?
Hoin.
Hoin. Guy is
Owen.
even crazier. Get a room, guys. Lol.
World War III, Lamau.
Isn't there supposed to be an IBM 5100 in Akiba?
As I've already explained, my goal in this time is to change the future. I'm posting here to warn you of what's going to happen. Perhaps convergence will render my efforts meaningless, but if that one person pays attention, that's enough. Oh, but if even one person pays attention, that's enough. World War III, is that something I said on a different world line? I would like to talk to you in private. Please email me when you have time. course, if anyone else would like to email me, feel free. Serious inquiries only, please. All I've been getting is hate mail. Here's my address once more.
And you just gave out your fucking personal email
Yep,
on 4chan.
right on at channel.
You are gonna get fucking viruses up the anus.
You're gonna get DDoS'd.
DDoS, lol.
20 hours have passed since Daru started hacking. Night gives way to a refreshing summer morning. I glance at Daru while browsing @channel on my phone. He's fidgeting even more. Now his legs are like pistons. His knees move up and down in harmony with the rat-a-tat-tat of his keyboard. Daru hasn't slept in about 40 hours, but he still won't get off the computer. Relatable! I was going to ask him if he'd like a break, but his entire body is exuding an aura that says, "Don't talk to me." I curl up a bit and return to my phone. My discussions with John Titor just aren't making sense. Not even Titor himself seems to know about the Titor from 10 years ago. It's hard to imagine that everyone in that channel is conspiring against me. But how else can I explain it? Out of options, I decide to email Titor directly, just as he told me to. He audaciously exposed his own address on @channel. I guess that's his way of saying, bring it on. In my email, I question the differences between his post now and his post 10 years ago. The current Titor hasn't even acknowledged the latter. I only vaguely remember them, but they basically went like this. 2015, World War III breaks out. Many people die. By 2036, the world is a nuclear wasteland. John Titor travels to 1975 to obtain an IBM 5100. The IBM 5100 was necessary to revive technology lost in World War III. The IBM 5100 has a hidden function, the ability to read IBM's proprietary computer language which predates APL and BASIC. But only certain IBM engineers are aware of that function, so it does not appear in the manual. In 1998, Titor meets his younger self and his parents in America. John Titor was a soldier who volunteered for this mission. John Titor is an American. Furthermore, in 2000, Titor correctly predicted the outcomes of some future events. The Peruvian coast earthquake in 2001, the election of a new pope, the outbreak of the Iraq War, China's advances in space, and so forth. Though he only vaguely talked about each one, they all came true. On the other hand, other predictions went unfulfilled. For example, the Y2K bug, civil war in America, the cancellation of the Beijing Olympics, the inauguration of America's first female president in 2009, and so forth. There's more, but let's leave those aside for now. I'm going to ask him why those predictions didn't come true.
What the fuck?
Huh?
Oh, there was a noise outside that I heard. It was odd.
Okay.
Yay.
Oh, I guess there is some stuff in here that wasn't said in the thing. You say you're a soldier, you're American, this is how you describe yourself. 10 years ago, why have you changed your story? Also, most of your predictions from back then didn't come true. If you're from the future, then why didn't your predictions come true? I'd appreciate a satisfactory explanation. Alright, let's send it now. If he can't answer to my satisfaction, then the current Titor is an imposter. This is your litmus test, John Titor. So, what are your true colors?
Green.
Okay. I have the ability to see color, gentlemen, or whatever that was.
Oh, yeah!
It's Mayuri again.
Tutaru, good morning.
Mayuri comes in. Looks like she's forgiven us for experimenting on her food. She's back to her usual smiley self. What are you doing here so early?
Well, I heard you guys had stayed up 2 nights in a row, so I brought you some goodies.
Oh, goody. Excellent. Good job.
Goody job.
Though to be accurate, it wasn't 2 nights in a row. I took an afternoon nap yesterday. Dara's been up 2 nights in a row.
Yeah.
Mayuri starts fishing through her convenience store bag. And then she takes out...
Ta-da! Canned
Odin.
Odin? Okay,
It's that motherfucker from Norse
Really
mythology.
Yeah.
Like,
The canned
Green
Odin
and
is...
white on gray, red on whatever.
it's even worse.
Yeah, when it's a keyword, it's gotta be in red.
Yeah.
The canned Odin is still warm when she gives it to me. I open the lid right away and eat the beef. Mayuri and I have been together for a long time, so she knows what I like. And when it comes to canned Odin, beef is where it's at.
It's a present from Mayushi. They're 270 yen each, so savor it, okay?
It's like $2.
Right. I've been getting tired of eating bananas and chicken lately, but these instead from... Oh, buy these instead from now on.
But Mayushi doesn't have enough pocket money to splurge like this all the time.
$2 to splurge.
Hey, bitch is broke. Leave me alone.
No wonder you gotta act like a fucking cat.
Don't get enough tips at the kitty cat cafe. And
They don't
Don't
Mayushi
get enough
loves
pets
bananas.
either.
Yeah. And Mayushi loves bananas and chickens, so she'll keep buying them.
Bananas after what I just fucking said.
I consider saying you'll get fat if you only eat frozen foods, but that threat's not very effective against Mayuri, so I hold my tongue. Her high metabolism prevents her from getting fat no matter how much she eats.
But wait, there's more. Ta-da!
Next, she produces a small box with a Rhinet illustration.
Rhinet sausage. It comes with an Oopa bottle cap as a bonus. I really wanted it, so I bought it.
She sticks out her tongue with a shy giggle. Something tells me that in a few months' time, this lab will be neck-deep in Oopa goods. There are only a few things right now, like the cushion on the sofa, but that number is sure to grow exponentially.
So, how's Darukan?
Dead.
He has collapsed. He's in the midst of a hard fight. He should at least rest a little. I mean, I never said he had to do it all at once.
Darukan's super hacker spirit is on fire!
Don't say hacker!
An empty Diet Cola bottle comes whistling through the air.
Oh shit! He's violent!
It hits my head with a nice thunk.
He sure is tense.
I'm not the one who said it this time. Mayuri and I evacuate to a corner of the lounge and quietly eat the Odin.
Isn't hacking bad? Mayushi doesn't want you to do bad things.
I would be a fool to let Daru's super hacker skills go to waste. Incidentally, it looks like hackers hijacked CERN's system back in 2008. We found news articles about it online. That means even the inventors of the World Wide Web have holes in their security. Hiccup. With his skills, Daru should have no trouble getting through. Besides, we're doing this to expose CERN's wrongdoings. This is a war against the dark forces that secretly rule the world.
Bad things are bad.
Fun things are fun.
That's unusual. Mayuri usually just accepts whatever I say. Well, I admit it, we are doing a bad thing. Oh, pardon me, I have a mail. Skyclad
some
2010.
rando.
Okay.
Oh!
How it's Suzuha?
Oh.
This is Avan Suzaha. First email. Thanks for exchanging addresses with me yesterday. I finally made a friend here. Yeah, don't worry, I won't email you too much. I might be slow to reply too. I'm kind of new at this email thing. It's okay to laugh at me.
It's slow to reply.
Slow to reply? Okay. Haven't used cell phones much.
That's all you gotta say, you snarky fuck.
But there's no way we can stop now. I need to change the subject. Mayuri, you want to trade my sweet potatoes for your beef?
Yeah? If you want to trade, I'd rather have your quail egg.
Don't be ridiculous. Next to beef, quail eggs are my favorite.
But Mayushi likes quail eggs too.
Settle for my chikuwa.
Okay, Chico is better than sweet potatoes.
With that said, I skewer the chikuwa and put it in Mayuri's can. And I give her beef in return. Oh, that reminds me. Did I ever tell you about my restaurant idea for a roast beef chain?
Oh God. Oh no.
Let's see. How did it go? Oh yeah, I called it Beefy Steve's. Oh, it all it all started because a while ago me and one of my coworkers were getting off work at the same time, and I was just like, "Hey, we're getting off work at the same time," and she was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "You want to go to Beefy Steve's for the roast beef special?" And she was just like, "What's that?" And I was just like, "I'm not gonna lie to you, I just made that up."
Beefy Steve's.
And I was like, "Well, we can make it. We can make Beefy Steve's." And she was just like, "Yeah," and I was just like, "And we'll have like really, really thinly sliced roast beef. That'll be our big specialty, and we'll call them beef curtains."
You fuck. Oh my god. Beef curtains.
Can't believe I forgot about Beefy Steve's until today.
Oh shit.
Anyway, subject change complete. Mayuri really eats up conversations about food. It's so easy to manipulate her.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah.
Soon, if I can just get the SQL table, I'll have more than enough passwords. Yeah, you're no match for me.
Daru has started talking to himself. Looks like things are falling into place. Daru really is a super hacker. I think this is the first time I've seen him serious. Daru bends himself forward, staring holes into the screen. Fuck.
Jesus Christ.
But all I can see on the screen is the same string of numbers and letters.
Oh, come on, yes, ah! You can't hide from me, oh no. What? You darling thing, you. How does it feel to be me?
What the fuck is going on?
His eyes are bloodshot and he started rambling.
Oh, he's on cocaine.
Maybe the lack of sleep is getting to him. Daru opens up a new window, types in a 12-character string, and slams the enter key. An error sound rings. He quickly deletes the string and enters in a new one. He keeps repeating that sequence until finally...
Oh, yes! Yes! Matching ID and password! Login complete! Hell yeah! Tasted! Yes, yes, yes!
What enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Did you get it?
No! I pooed.
It's like I finally found my porn. The smug bastard turns around with an expression of immense satisfaction. As if he's gone into La Petite Mort.
Huh? Oh, that's right. That's the fucking place.
Yeah.
Mission complete.
Yeah. That's the little death. Really?
Oh. Wow, that's amazing. I don't really get it, though.
After 20 hours of agony, it's finally over. To show Daru my appreciation, I toss him an unopened Odin can.
An Odin can's the best after a job well done.
So is sleep, buddy.
Now, what's that?
Well done, you really are the world's greatest super hacker.
I'm going to fucking put a pipe bomb in your backpack. Hacker.
Hacker, I'm glad you're on my side. So, did you find out how they're planning to destroy the world?
I haven't looked yet, man. All I did was get us connected. It's all downhill from here.
I'm sorry if you're tired, but please start checking. The keys to this conspiracy have got to be in there.
Yeah, I'll do it. But let me eat this Odin can first.
After a short meal break, Daru taps on his keyboard more nimbly than before.
The question is, who this password belongs to.
Why is that?
I went into CERN's database and got a data table. From there, I focused on people with simple passwords like 11111111 and ABCDEFGH to get my hands on an ID. You know people who make those their fucking passwords?
No.
That's the same number that's on my luggage! It'd be awesome if this turns out to be the server admin's logon, but I don't think we're that lucky.
In Japanese, please.
Watashi wa homeran desu.
Same.
Basically, if this is the server admin's password, we can taste every inch of CERN's luscious flesh. But if it's just an ordinary researcher's password, then we can only see CERN spoofs. What the fuck? I read that.
And that's
You did.
naughty.
Quit the erotic examples. Basically, you mean there will be limits to what information we can access.
Exactly.
Anyway, it's only a matter of time before I get a server admin's password. Let's save that for later. I'm really sleepy now.
It would be cruel to push Daru any further.
He deserves it. Did you hear what he fucking said earlier?
Daru, I'm going to push you further.
I think he said the N-word.
What?
He's on 4chan. Oh, no. The other guy is. Our protagonist is.
Yeah, well,
4chan guy. Well, Daru's probably
it's Japan, so it's more likely a reference to 2chan.
Either way, it's a Chan. They're probably racist regardless.
It's a Chan. It's unfortunate, but overworking him isn't an option. Let's let him rest so he can regain his energy.
No. Oh, looks like our ID belongs to an Accelerator Division chief.
So it's not a server admin.
It would take a miracle to get one on our first try. How many staff members do you think CERN has?
7.
How many?
Over 6,000.
What? 6,000?
It's over 6,000!
That many?
Well, for now, let's look at this Accelerator Division chief. His name is Jack. Let's look at this email log. His email log. This is one letter apart.
And of course the emails come up in English.
No, that makes my Yushi's head hurt.
I don't think much does it.
It's pathetic to flinch at the mere sight of English. Daru, what does that say?
It says... Kyoma is a fucking moron. Hey, I think they know you!
What? Trace that email. Who sent that?
need to translate it. I shall return in a second.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is a job for Dr. Excite. Nah, I've got a better idea. Daru boots up translation software and auto-translates the open page. Poor, unnatural Japanese shows up. The first line says, Happy New Year! Looks like a New Year's greeting. Something about going on vacation in Spain. Lucky bastard. That email's normal. Normal. Nothing out of the ordinary. If we keep scouring the log like this, we can also identify the server manager.
I'm here.
Hey, you're back.
I'm back.
You know, looking through someone else's email without permission makes me feel really guilty.
Well, feel less guilty. They're bad people.
Yeah. Mayuri gets depressed and moves away from the computer. She sits on the sofa and hugs her giant upa cushion with a sigh. I know we're doing something socially unacceptable, however, I abandoned guilt when I chose the path of evil long ago. Let the responsibility be mine. I will not ask you to answer for my crimes.
What a guy. I'm not saying that. You are not getting that sound clip from me, motherfucker.
Oh my god. I'd let Ocarine do me in the butt. You fucking coward.
What the fuck?
I decline your offer.
Why is this a thing?
Now get peeking, Daru.
Corinne, you're bad. You make Mayushi sad.
That rhymed. That's of no concern to me.
At least you didn't get told you'd let somebody do you in the butt.
What do you mean, get told? You're the one who said it.
You said it, actually.
Yeah, but your character said it. You just sit there and pretend your hands are clean. Upon further examination, we discover several emails with the title Experiment Report. In English, naturally. Looks like he sends emails like these almost daily. LHC Experiment Reports. There could be a hint about time machines in there, but we should try reading them.
This is definitely a crime, though.
That's what his lips say, but his hand still clicks on the email. What comes up is an unintelligible series of symbols.
This is encrypted.
Of course it is. Isn't that simple?
Well, cracking this should be a piece of cake.
Nice, super hacker.
Oh.
He's a genius, no doubt. Daru undoes the security in less than 10 minutes. The real-time sync is deciphering the crappy machine translation.
Translated into proper Japanese, it's... Hi, Pole! But there's a period there.
Yeah. That acting's completely unnecessary.
Aww. Uploaded today's data to the server. The LHC is performing admirably. Can't say the same about the rest, though. This baby's fickle as a cat, but it was surprisingly obedient this month. It would be great if it stayed like this forever.
It says this fellow is obedient surprisingly like the cat.
Wait, what? Yeah, what? Hold on! Wait! But don't you think this work is unrewarding? This kitten, this 27-kilometer-long kitten, has been in operation for 9 years. Our research will change the course of history, yet only a small group of people are allowed to see it. Of course, if it were ever officially released, it would be one hell of a scandal. Send. People would probably say something like, call Robert Zemeckis.
Zemeckis.
It's absurd right away. We could build it in less than a year.
9 years?
9 years.
Daru finishes reading. I rub my temples with my thumbs. Calm down. Let's sort things out. Do you think there were any translation errors in that email? Did Daru notice something unnatural too? He's not joking like he usually does.
You trust the translation software, and that's what it says. The Japanese is strange in places, though.
But that doesn't make sense. I thought the LHC was only put into operation around spring last year, but this email makes it sound like it's been in operation for 9 years.
That is strange.
The email's send date is this year, 2010, so 9 years ago makes it 2001. John Tidor posted this on @channel yesterday. The only other thing I can say is that you must not believe their lies. They have already succeeded at creating micro-black holes. I gulp. If you read between the lines of this email, it sounded like they're doing some sort of secret experiment. Also, Robert Zemeckis is a super famous Hollywood movie director. He directed a trilogy of smash hit time travel movies about 20 years ago. I groan. No way. Was I right? CERN's hiding a major secret from the world? And it's related to time travel? Sorry. Keep looking, Daru. Search for anything related to time machine research.
Seriously?
I don't know if Daru is questioning my order or the possibility that CERN might be researching time travel. Either way, he begins tapping on the keyboard again.
There aren't any emails with the phrase time machine in them. But the phrase Z program was used hundreds of times in the past few months.
Also, when this game was set, Back to the Future would have been 25 years old.
Oh, yeah, because it was 85.
Ah.
Do you think it would... What? Do you think it could be about the current LHC experiments?
What is it specifically? Black hole formation experiments?
Let's try looking for a document. Ah, found one.
Daru opens a PDF attachment.
Oh, looks like this is top secret stuff from France, England, and Holland. That's the motherfucker who plays Spider-Man!
I'm from Holland. Isn't that weird?
No! You crazy Dutch bastard.
Government secrets?
There's not even a government organization, so why? Wait, should we be looking at this stuff? We might be in a little deep here.
I don't care. Get me details.
That's when I should have done the how about no?
How about no?
You crazy Dutch bastard.
Hold on, if we get caught, we're not getting off on an apology.
Very tight like a tiger.
Yes, tight like a tiger.
Tight like a tiger.
It's fashion, yes.
Are you so incompetent as to let yourself be traced?
I took the necessary precautions.
I'm wearing a condom.
It's not escaping this puppy.
Then I fail to see the problem.
Well, thanks.
Daru makes a slightly awkward face as he takes the file about the Z program and feeds it into the translation software.
That's very, Huh. May 14th, 137th Z program experiment report. Because we have already exceeded at creating mini black holes, the report is omitted. First...
Stop! Stop! All of a sudden, Tidor's prediction became a reality. So CERN did use the LHC to generate mini black holes.
But they announced that their experiments still haven't succeeded, so why?
This is what Tidor was referring to when he posted "Don't believe what they say."
But the goal of the experiment wasn't even to generate many black holes. It was to create new elementary particle reactions.
Daru doesn't take his wide eyes off the monitor.
That's not the only thing that's wide.
Well, that's true.
I'm a fat man.
But in reality, they're already generating those mini black holes.
Sure does seem like it.
What does it say next?
Results. Error. Human is dead. Mismatch. For details, consult Jellyman's report number 14. Oh, it's a fucking yawn. We propose that further experiments be halted until the lifter is perfected and all local field conformity points are online.
What does that mean?
Human is dead means someone died, right?
That can't be it.
No. I think somebody's dog died and they're in the process of grieving.
Oh, somebody died? Seriously? They named their dog Human. I groan.
Identity crisis.
This isn't a joke anymore. Something very serious is going on here. Maybe we are in too deep.
And then he and is dead going on.
And what if we are? I'm not afraid. I'm not. After all, I am the insane mad scientist Hoin Kyoma. We can't stop now. I can't control my curiosity. Besides, now that I have proof of their evil deeds, ignoring it would just leave a bad taste in my mouth. My throat's gone dry. I swallow my saliva. In an attempt to keep whatever composure I can, I scold myself for being so faint of heart. What is this Jellyman's report?
Sounds like a donut shop.
Awesome, let's go there. Get some donuts while we think.
After Beefy Steve's, right?
Right after Beefy Steve's, for some beef curtains. Daru starts typing once I ask my question, but he soon clicks his tongue.
Can't find it in Jack's email. We'll need an account with more privileges.
Then we'll save that for next time. Search for something related to time machines.
You know we're not gonna find anything, right?
After that, Daru spends about 15 minutes fishing through the Accelerator Division Chief's email, but he doesn't find anything about time machines.
Words like Accelerator Technical Committee and LHC Project League came up. So I guess we should look for an ID from there.
Maybe then we can get more information.
You can't look it up with the... Well, you can't look it up with the ID you have? Daru shakes his head. Well, I guess let's call it a day.
By the way, what we just saw was CERN's biggest server. But I also found a strange database on the network.
Strange how?
There's some weird shit on there. It was buggy.
Buggy?
Rubber baby buggy bumpers. I mean, it was full of some kind of code. But the code was gibberish. Utterly impossible to decode. Thank you very much.
Could it be encrypted?
Not by any algorithm I've ever seen. It wouldn't even work as a program. It just bothers me. Why would they have a database that nobody could ever use?
That is strange.
Let's see what I can find out.
Daru tries every trick in the book to crack that mystery database. But after about an hour, the pistons he has for fingers begin speeding up. Eventually, he just slams the keyboard out of frustration.
I don't get it. I don't get it at all. You call this a program, dumbass? Go to hell.
Okay, I call it a
Fuck
hackup.
you. I'll hack you, motherfucker.
Into pieces.
Exactly.
Oh, great. He snapped.
I think you should stop.
Mayuri puts down her sewing tools and turns to Daru with a worried look on her face.
Know your fucking place. Trash. My head is spinning. I can't take it anymore.
This is bad. Daru's breaking down. Maybe I'm pushing him too far. He's been up 2 days straight. He's probably at his limit. Good work. Go rest, Daru.
Yeah, I'll do that. Oh, this is Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
I know that hacking minigame. Anyway, even if it isn't a bug, but an actual program, only the guys who made it could understand it.
It's not a bug, it's a feature.
It's a shitty feature. I've never seen anything like it.
A program unlike anything he's seen. At that moment, music bursts from my pockets. I've got mail.
It's Ferris.
That's John
No,
Titor.
it's Titter! It's Titman!
It's John Titties.
Oh, shit!
Are you being honest? If everything you wrote is true, then we have a lot to talk about, particularly concerning the IBM 5100's hidden functionality, which I have not mentioned to anybody yet. I am indeed surprised that you know about it. However, I have not gone to the year 2000, though it is possible I may go there later. There are 3 possible explanations. First, the John Titor who appeared in 2000 is my future self. In other words, I go to 2000 later and write about the things you have told me, but that would cause an chicken and egg paradox, wouldn't it? Second, you're delusional for making things up for the sake of serious discussion. Let's set this possibility aside. Third, you may have seen something I wrote on a different world line. That would mean that 10 years ago, you existed on a different world line than the one we're on now. However, that raises another issue. When the world line changes, the entire timeline is reconstructed from past to future in order to prevent a paradox from occurring. That was proven in 2036. In other words, it should be impossible for you to retain memories of a previous world line. Unless you too are a time traveler, that is. Do you have any idea what the cause could be? And I have nothing to respond to. Okay. I gulp. A flash runs through my head like an electric shock. There's quite a bit of text, but what catches my eye are the first several lines. Of course. Everything is falling into place.
Oh, what you talking about?
Mayuri looks at me curiously, but I don't have time to answer her. I'm frantically assembling the pieces in my mind. John Titor, CERN, the time machine. These things are all connected, and now I have another piece of the puzzle. I shiver at my own brilliance. Daru, I think I know how we can read that program.
Seriously? How?
I aim my phone's camera at the screen displaying the supposedly buggy data and take a picture. I attach it to a message. Does this code look familiar? And send it to Titor. A mysterious database inside CERN, a program unlike anything Super Hackadaru has ever seen. Its true form is. If my hunch is correct, John Titor should know.
What? There's no way.
Say what you like. We'll know soon enough. We wait for Titor's reply. Though it's only been a few minutes, it feels like an eternity to me. It's here! Where did you find that? That's written in a proprietary IBM programming language used prior to 1975. You can only decipher it with an IBM 5100. I quickly opened the mail. And its contents are enough to raise goosebumps on my entire body. Just as I suspected.
Huh?
I was right, Daru. I know where that data comes from.
An IBM 5100.
That retro PC has a certain special function. In fact, for more than 25 years after it went to market in 1975, nobody knew of it save a few IBM engineers. That function was first brought to light by the John Tidor who appeared in 2000. A while after Tidor posted about it, an actual IBM engineer admitted to the hidden function's existence. Which reminds me, I talked to Suzuha about this only yesterday.
It can also decipher IBM's proprietary programming language, which was written before APL and BASIC became widespread. Isn't that surprising? Now it's a dead programming language, only decipherable with an IBM 5100.
What an incredible coincidence. A prime example of synchronicity at work. It's almost like an almighty will is pulling the strings. No. No, I say! This discovery of ours was inevitable from the start, for this is the choice of Steins' Gate.
Wait, so CERN has an IBM 5100 database? Those machines aren't compatible with any modern software. Why would they do something like that?
Answer me this. What is the best way to secure a machine against external cracking?
Well, make it standalone, of course.
Daru quickly catches on to the intent of my question.
Only IBM 5100s can read it. I guess that's kind of standalone.
Which means that CERN's keeping their most important secrets hidden there.
How do you know about that hidden function anyway?
It is recorded in my brain's extensive index librorum prohibitorum.
Bless you.
Thank you. Tidor said it himself 10 years ago, but Daru wouldn't believe me even if I told him the truth.
Very original.
I ignore Daru's retort. Mayuri, we have important matters to discuss. Assemble!
I can hear you fine from here.
Mayuri's sewing. She doesn't get off the sofa. It doesn't matter whether you can hear or not. This meeting concerns the fate of the future Gadget Laboratory. Nay, the fate of mankind. So I want it to feel more secretive, like we're scheming or something. It's important that we stare closely at the monitor and exchange dramatic lines. The atmosphere right now is too light. It's all Mayuri's fault.
Mayushi won't participate in your evil schemes.
Well, I can't have everything my way. Listen, you two. Henceforth, the future Gadget Laboratory shall begin emergency top-secret operations. This shall be the first stage in our war against the dark powers that manipulate the world from the shadows. Our enemy is CERN, a scientific institute engaged in the most evil research imaginable.
Oh, Green, you're too loud, and I've been up all night.
Crap, I guess I am being too loud.
You just fucking told me to get rest, and now you're telling me to fucking...
And now I'm yelling in your ear.
I'm gonna yell in your fucking ass. Get over here.
Oh, so now you are in the mood. Now you want to get done in the butt by Ocarine.
No, dude, I said I would yell in your ass.
That kind of ruins the whole secret feeling. And the window's open too. If Suzuha's down below, I'm sure she can hear everything. So I turn it down a notch.
Just close the fucking window?
Yeah, right? Understand? The world has no need for two mad scientists. Before they can get ahead of us, we must outwit them.
Who are they?
You know. Them.
I swear to fucking God, if you say some stupid shit about the organization, I am sending CERN your fucking address.
Mayushi doesn't get it at all.
That's not a surprise.
Basically, we must obtain the Phantom Retro PC, the IBN 5100, said to be located somewhere in Akiba. I make a magnificent declaration, but Daru just rubs his eyes and Mayuri returns to her needlework. Damn it, is there anything you guys react to? We've uncovered a massive conspiracy here! How come you aren't excited?
I'll pass on the search. I'm seriously tired. Besides, I want to keep combing CERN's server.
That's true. Well, you're the only one who can do that, Daru, so I'll leave it to you. So, the IBN 5100 investigation squad shall consist of Mayuri and me.
I can't.
Just do kitty cat work.
Mayuri makes an apologetic face.
I have to make costumes and I have to work too.
Yep, kitty cat work.
Man.
So basically, you two are telling me this.
You're on your own, fucker!
I'm the only one with free time. Fine, I'll manage alone somehow. It's useless to try and stop me. Understood?
Are you going to do something bad again?
No. Nah, he's all talk.
I leave my useless comrades behind and stride gallantly out of the lab. I step out onto the street. Immediately, a bicycle skids to a stop in front of me.
Hi, Okabe Rintaro?
Rintaro.
Rintaro.
Suzuha gets off her bicycle and gives me a strange greeting. I want to ask her, are you an American or something, but I'm distracted by her shiny bicycle. It's the same bicycle that was in front of the Brawn Tube workshop yesterday. I guess it belongs to her. I wonder how much that set her back. I mean, it does look pretty expensive. Pretty nice technique there.
Like a really long Saturday.
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping the day would change soon.
That's.
I should
I
probably go
was
to bed.
kind of surprised it wasn't gonna end after their conversation there.
Yeah.
Maybe after this conversation.
Yeah, maybe. We can just end after this conversation if you want.
Bicycles are fun, aren't they? I've never ridden one before coming here.
You'd never ridden a bicycle?
Nope. I had ridden motorcycles before, though.
Isn't that backwards? Weird girl. And what's with that flashy braking back there? I think it'd be pretty dangerous if she did that all through the town. Beginners get cocky and get into accidents. You see that pattern all the time. If you're going to go full speed, at least wear a helmet. Going to work now?
Oh, I thought it was going to be mine. Yep.
The Brawn Tube workshop shutters are open, but the shop itself never opens until around 11 or 12. I don't know exactly when. It seems to change with Mr. Braun's mood. That's perfect. There's something we need to talk about.
Yeah? But I need to get to the shop ready for business. Ugh.
Just what does this crumbly old Brawn Tube workshop need to get ready?
Nothing, really. Geez, I just mindlessly sweep in front of the shop. If I clean inside, the boss gets angry. Everything's where it needs to be, he says.
So he's paying her to not clean. Something's wrong with that guy. So hear me out then.
But I'm so tired.
In other words, she doesn't feel like talking. I glare at her. You would be unwise to anger me.
Does it have to be right now?
My glare is not very effective. She doesn't falter at all. But I still maintain my stern expression and nod.
Then go ahead.
Suzuha shrugs her shoulders as she locks her bicycle, then she turns to me.
Keep it short, okay?
Where is the IBM 5100?
No intel yet.
What?
I don't know.
Oh. But by the way you talked yesterday, it sure sounded like you knew. Hold on, I have an email from Ferris.
Oh no.
The fabric desire chaos, yeah.
That's it?
Yes.
That's it.
Yes, I do.
Prove you. No. I know someone who knows.
Then take me to them. I won't take no for an answer. Refuse and I'll show you a living hell.
I can't.
Come on, I even said I'd show you a living hell.
I can't introduce you even if I wanted to.
Oh, this shit's getting serious. You can tell by the way they killed the music.
Yeah? What do you mean? Don't tell me they're an imaginary...
They've been dead for years.
I'm sorry.
Nah, it's okay. Anyway, there's nothing I could tell you. Honestly, I'm hoping you can tell me something.
Suzuha pats me on the shoulders. Funny, you'd think I'm the one who's supposed to cheer her up. Just then, Mr. Braun opens the door and makes his appearance.
Hey, part-timer, it's only your third day and you're late?
Sorry, boss. The streets were a little crowded this morning.
And this fucking idiot's talking to me.
Yeah.
If you're not gonna take this seriously, I can always give you the boot here. As for you, Okabe, don't you lay a finger on my part-timer.
Hey, she's not a butterfinger. Aren't you the lecherous one here, Mr. Braun?
Why, you... Just try saying something like that in front of Nye. Nay, I'll murder you. Gotta keep my honor as a father. Besides, I ain't got no use for a skinny kid like her.
What was that? Take that back, boss.
Fuck you, make me.
Suzuha's actually mad now.
What, you mad?
You mad, bro?
I'm not a kid. I'm a warrior.
What are you talking about?
Suzuha's burning passion has the manager shocked. I, on the other hand, am impressed. On impulse, I take the Suzuha's hand and grasp it firmly. I like the look in your eyes, you part-time warrior. They shine with the radiance of the beast unseen in modern men. Never forget those eyes of yours, and you shall surely change class from part-time warrior to true warrior.
But I'm already a warrior.
I'm a warrior!
I'm a warrior! We can do this the easy way, we can do this the hard way.
I'm gonna get that butt, Tom. Stay diligent in your training, and you shall have a place at my side on the field of Ragnarok.
I see you're choosing the hard way.
Ragnarok?
Suzuha looks confused.
What's that?
The final battle against CERN.
You've got something like that planned? Count me in if you do, but I've never heard of it.
Of course you haven't. This is the first time I've revealed it. For I shall be the one to initiate Ragnarok, and the world shall be reborn.
Wow, you sure are brave, Okabe. Remind me one more time?
Rintaro.
Rintaro. You'll probably fail, but I like your spirit.
Oh, my neck.
I wish my comrades were as spirited as you are.
Apparently Suzuha has comrades. I'd like her to introduce me. That way I can form my personal army, the Phoenix Crusaders. Wait a second.
Straight out of Arizona.
Why does she assume I'll fail at Ragnarok? Looks like I need to instill the fear of Hoin Kyoma into this girl.
Why does my store attract nothing but weirdos? Damn. Whatever, part-timer. Just come inside. Wait.
Coming
No.
later.
Okabe
Okabe Rinotoro. Oh fuck. Yep.
Renatron.
Rinotoro. Blah, blah.
Transformers. First there's something, then there's something else.
It's
Susan.
a guy, then it is a car.
Hey, it lets me actually use my Prime finally.
Nice.
Meow.
Suzuha waves and winks at me as she heads inside the store.
He's gotten in.
Yeah, it's one of the first Prime or subscribers.
Okay, that conversation is over now.
Yeah, that conversation is over, so we'll wait to see what Mayuri has to say next
Why is it not
time.
putting that
Go.
in
What is it?
the chat?
Oh!
Hello?
Thanks, Jessica. What a way to end the stream.
Wow, look at that. A free $5 from Jeffrey Bezos.
Wow.
Hells yeah.
I didn't know you owned Amazon.
Oh, I'm like
Jeffrey
an
Bezos.
avid Amazon person. But I switched to a student Prime, and then suddenly I couldn't do the Twitch.
Well, it's because Twitch isn't academic.
Yeah. You
But now
gotta
I
mind
can, and
your
I-
studies.
I'm still on the a Prime account, though. So that's weird.
Well,
I'll show you. The Twitch, or the student account, so I don't know.
Oh no, Jeffrey Bezos is an odd motherfucker.
he is. But so are all billionaires, I imagine.
Odd, bald, fucking bald.
Bold! But anyway, that's enough for tonight. So thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out, thanks for voice acting with me, thanks for that sub, that last minute sub there. That was pretty cool. Thank you, Jeff Bezos.
Thank you for making
Bye!
the economical empire known as Amazon.
Yep.
Yeah.
For changing the way we shop forevermore.
Nice.
Have a goopy night.
I goop.
Bye.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.